Hello everyone, this is Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today I'm going to roll out a strategy that I had some luck with here recently, and I kind of stumbled across it. I saw a video like it a year or so ago, and I saw somebody do something very similar with it. It's just that I was kind of having fun at the casino. I was up a little bit, so I decided to run an iron cross, which I don't typically do. So the iron cross, I kind of took in, I was doing it from the dark side with a DP for $30 and doing the old skill triple up on the 5 and 9 lay. I decided to use the 5 primarily, so I'm using the 5 as the letter I, taking the I out. It's going to become the Ron cross, the 6-7, I'm sorry, the 6-8 in the field. And it was very unique the way that I started doing it. It added to my bankroll pretty fast. I did get hit on the lay 5, which varies as you make profit. So basically it added about another $500 in profit to my day, which was unusual because typically when I win my win rate, I'm out of there. But I was trying to stay at the table as long as I could, and I was trying to get as many rolls in because the local had changed the felt, and it's become very difficult to shoot there in any event. So what happens here is we're going to just play the Ron cross, dropping the I, which is the 5, and it's going to be the Ron cross. And you never miss a roll. You're always going to be doing something on every roll until you get until you're stretched all the way out and you hit a point and come off. Then you don't want to be off on your 96 or somewhere along those lines. Anytime I'm 66 or below out there, I'm going to be on the come out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do at least 3 shooters in this video. Hopefully, I can get to at least those 3, and I will shoot the dice, set the dice on dice 3, on roll 3. All right, here we go. We are coming out. Dice are out. All right, so 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10, so the point's going to be a 10. Immediately, we're going to make $15 on the field. I know a lot of people don't like the field bets. I get it. I understand, but it's player's choice. I try to make somewhere between $50 and $70 on a shooter, and then I'm regressing down to table minimums. And then if it turns into a long roll, typically 9 or more, I will start spreading out because I've already have my profits locked up, and I should be very aggressive then. All right, we're just going to rack that. So the point's going to be a 10. We're going to run the Ron cross. All right, the Ron cross includes 30 on the 6 and 8, 15 in the field, but it also includes a lay on the 5. And with each payday on the 6 and the 8, we're going to come down for every 2 payments on the field that don't include the 6 and the 8. We will come down on the lay in $30 increments, sometimes all the way down, but for the most part, I probably leave the 30 up there because you've made your money by then. All right, so we have the 6, 4, 10 entered. Our table is set up, 150 lay. I'll take the VIG afterwards. The 150, I'm sorry, 150. I apologize, guys. That's a 120 lay. It's a $100 black chip, 4 reds. 120 is going to pay us $80. $80 is what it's going to pay us. 120, 30, 60, 90, 120, 40, yes, $80. Boy, for some reason I had a brain cramp there. Sorry, guys. Dice are out. And there's a hard 10, so we're right back on the point. It's okay. Point will come off. Actually, that will work for us. Hard 10. Back-to-back 10s for those of you keeping track at home. There's 50. Now we've made 30 on the shooter. All right. So we're going to be off. We're going to tell the dealer if you're allowed to in my area or not. We're going to pull that down on the come out. The only thing that's working would be the field. Okay. Here we go. Dice are out. And you sort of want to keep track of your winnings. I'm not sure how you do that in your casino. Do you know where you stand with each and every shooter? I put my dice cam back up there in the upper left-hand corner. I did some reprogramming, and I left it off. All right, we were off, so we're going to lose this field. We're going to replace the field because we're running the Ron cross. We're going to go ahead and put the lay 5 up there. All right, let's see what happens here. It was a 4-2-6. Point is going to be a 6. All right, dice are out. And there's a acey-deucey shocker. All right, so that would be 1 payment in the field. With this, we spread out and come up to try to get to the 50 for 1 level. So we're trying to get those at the 50 for 1 level. All right. That was AC Deucey Shocker. All right. Dice are out. There's a 5-2-7. All right. No harm, no foul. That's why we have the lay there. All right. 5-2-7. So as we think about this Ron Cross, the Ron Cross that's here, you know, people, they don't like the Iron Cross. Many people don't. And so the way that I'm playing it is I'm using the 5, which is the only number not incorporated between the field and the 6 and the 8. And I saw a video on this quite some time ago, and then I saw a video recently very similar to that. So we're going to lose our money here, but we are going to make 50, 75. We're going to make $80. And as you see here, guys, we're racking $2 that are there. Now I'm just going to pull this lay down. Oh, I did owe the VIG as well. So let me get the VIG out of that. So we're down $1. It's not a real big thing. All right, 15 in the field again. We'll rack all this up. If you were to take a look at our rack, we are yeah, $1 down. Maybe not. We got this 20 over here. We're $19 down. I mean, $19 up. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, come on, Jeff. All right, let's move on to shooter number 2. Quick shooters are going to do that. So we made about $20 on the shooter. We didn't get very far, but this is another one of those strategies that kind of keep you in there. It's a grind, but once you make $50 to $70 a shooter, we actually take all this up when you get enough profits to cover it all. So here we go. Shooter number 2. Dice are out. The Ron Cross. There's a square pair. It's going to be a hard 8. It's going to be a loser in the field, but it's not a big deal to us for a loser in the field. Take the loser away, put the 15 back up, and we're going to repeat and rinse this, and hopefully you'll see how this works if we get into some type of a roll. And once again, I started playing this. This is the lay again. I started playing this as just something else in the toolbox. When the table is hot, cold, and different. You know, with the Iron Cross, a lot of people don't like it. I play it a lot of times from the don't, and I'm taking advantage of the 4 and the 10. Try and stay away from that, using the 5. And as we get hit, 2 hits in the field, 1 hit on the 6 or the 8, we will come down. But we're going to press the 6 and the 8 till we get paid 50 for $1. All right, so the point was a hard 8. All right, here we go. Dice are out. There's a 6-5 yo. And I consider that not a wasted roll. If we weren't in the field, we wouldn't have had it. Now, could we have lost that? We certainly could have, because when we get paid on the 6 and the 8, we're making 35. We're only making 20. We're going to press each one of those 12. So we're really not making a lot of money on each roll. But, you know, it's up to what everybody thinks about it. I'm just calling this the Ron Cross. The Ron Cross, taking the I out because we're not using the 5, we're using it on the lay to protect us. All right, dice are out. And be expected to get hit on that 5. It'll happen sometimes back to back, but I've found that I've recovered. I've run this many times on my app. It's kind of hard for me to program it in WinCraps, but it can be done. I just can't do it. I don't have that programming skill and time to do it. So there's 15. All right, this is the reason why I didn't take the VIG. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tell the dealer to bring our lay down to 90. Bring the lay down to $90. All right, 639. You know, the goal here is to make our money, and then if it turns into a long roll, we'll come out of the field and do some other things. Whatever your desire is. Dice are out. There's a 5-1-6. All right, so loser in the field. I'll do this right the first time, and then from now on out, we'll go ahead and show you that I'm just going to take $20. Okay, so we're going to win 35. We're going to lose the 15. Going to come back up for 15 in the field, which means we won 20. We're going to take 6 of that, or 12 of that, sorry, and we're going to press the 6 and the 8 1 unit. So we didn't make a whole lot of money there, but we are pressing it up. Now that was a hit on the 6. we should come down to 60 on the lay odds. Now, I don't always follow this rule because sometimes when I played this, I forgot to pull it down. And it worked against me once, but it worked to my advantage on a short table several times by not pulling it down. So here we go. Dice are out. Because you do want to get that lay down as soon as you can, because that is what can happen right there. 415. It's not really a big deal. Yes, it is $60. It's probably the profit that we may make on this shooter. It's a 415. Sorry, I said 615. 415. So I'm going to come right back up for it. We pay the VIG on that. So paid the VIG on the last time. I'm going to pay the VIG on the end each time. And I'm going to just come back up on it. And the 15 in the field. That can happen, guys. I know a lot of people think that this is, kind of crazy things, but it's just something I switched around to. And that's the reason why I started with a $1,000 bankroll. I typically start with about a $600 bankroll, so theoretically I would have been $400 up. Dice are out. There's a 538. So that's going to pay us 42. And as you can see, that 42 is real close to me to get that some of that 2/3 what we got back on hitting the 5 the last time. 538. So there's 42. So we're going to replace the 15 in the field. And we're going to take the 6 and the 8. It's 242. They'll now pay 50 for 9. Now, I'm going to leave that lay down. I know I hit the 8. I'm going to leave that lay up there one more time before we take it down, only because we lost on it one time. That was the point made, was it not? It was. All right, so now, on the come out. This is going to be off. Our bets will be off. Field's the only thing that's working there. Dice are out. 539. So we're going to get paid in the field. So when you're off, on the come out, at least you're gonna let's think about how many times that you can actually get paid to win this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 ways there. That doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the 5. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. All right. Boy, the brain cramp. Another one. All right. So we're going to come back out here with this lay 5. And that's just going to be a lay, guys. It just sits out there. And the point is 9. We had a 5, 4, 9. And everything's set up to go. All right, here we go. Dice are out. There's aces. All right. Now, if you think about this field, what we've done in this field and losing that leg, this is why I know some of you in the beginning specifically really didn't like that. But we're going to get paid double in the bubble. There's 30. So 30 and 45. And we racked 20, 55. So we recovered that lay at the 60 level already. So once we get done with this hand, if we're not up some, which we should be, we'll be real close to even. All right, dice are out. I know a lot of people just want one of those. There's a frontline winner 9. A lot of people want one of those strategies to just win money all the time instantly. Guys, if it was that easy, the casinos would not be in business. Okay, it's a frontline winner. Going to get paid 50. 50 on the 9. Point's going to go off. We're going to be off here, and we're also going to be off on our lay 60 in the back. Only thing that's working is the field. Dice are out. And there's a 6, 2, 8. So the point's going to be an 8. We'll bring the lay back in here. I'll set that up right in a second, guys. 6, 2, 8. So we're going to lose in the field. We're going to bring that back out here for 15. And I know this is back and forth with the field, but some people like to do a field parlay, and I've done that using this strategy, and it works very well. A friend of mine uses a 1, 3, 2, 1 progression. In other words, you win, you parlay it up. This would be from 1, we win 15, we'd add 15 to be 45, we get paid 15. You go back down to 2, you get paid again, you go back down to 1. You can go back to 1 or 2 and then take it off, because it's not going to keep happening that way. Okay, so the point is an 8. 6, 2, 8. Point is on the 8. And here we go. Dice are out. And there's a 426. 426, that's going to pay us 50 for one. 50 for $1. Loser in the field. All right, going to come back up in the field, pay the $1. All right, now, if I'm not mistaken, looking at my green chips here, we probably are okay to go ahead and take this lay down to just the 30. Now you know why I'm not paying it up front, because then I would have to return the fee, the big. So I have 900, 950, 980, and we have a 42 here, 980 and 15. You can see that we're at about our what we would be winning. However, we're not there yet because the hand isn't over, and we're only going to make $20 on the 5 if it was to hit right now. If the red was to come, dice are out. There it is, 2. All right, so 4-3. All right, so these first 2 hands really haven't been beneficial. I'm going to set the dice on the next hand. Let's see what happens. So we're going to get paid $20 on the lay. All the rest of this will come down. And if we take a look at our rack, once I bring everything over here, we shouldn't be down that much money, but we gave it a shot to get there. All right, yeah, we are $6 down maybe. All right, so I'm going to repeat it again. This time, since I'm the shooter, I'm going to have a line bet. So we'll come up with a minimum 15 on the pass, 15 in the field. And I will be setting the dice here. I'm going to be using just a couple of sets this time. I wish I knew the set that Vincent Sue used last Monday night. I don't know if that was the 4-2-3-6. No, that's all 7 set. 6-3. I'm not sure which one she told me to use last week, but I'm going to be using the Whalen set here first. 5-6-3-5. Some people play it 3-5-6-5. But here we go. 5-6-3-5. Dice are out. There's a 9. Okay, so the point's going to be a 9. 5-4-9. So it's going to be a $15 winner in the field. Now we haven't lost yet on this field yet. But if we were to 7 out once again, we do have a parlay system I use on the field. All right, let's set it back up. 30 on the 6 and the 8. And the 120 on the lay. Pay the big on the end because if I'm fortunate enough to stay away from that 5, a couple rolls. All right, going to switch over to a 6-2-6-2 set. 6-2-6-2. Dice are out. 6-1-7. That's why we have the layout there. All right, well, we're going to get a couple more rolls in this video. 6-1-7. All right. So, take all this down. 50. 80. All right, next shooter in the field only. I'll probably just leave this out here because I'm going to go right back up with it. I'm going to leave that lay there, guys. We'll pretend that lay is not out. We're going on to the next shooter. That roll didn't last very long. I don't really care for the 6-2-6-2 set. I do that a lot, but it seems to avoid the 9s and 5s for me. But it is what it is. All right. So this lay is going to be off. Only thing on is that we're going on to shooter number 4. Dice are out. Hopefully we can get just a little bit of a longer roll. There's double in the bubble. Now, when you went in the field, I didn't mention this earlier, I got to the point where I was taking the field wins and placing them and turning them on. But since we're really not ahead yet, I didn't do that. But this time, all right, here's 30. We're going to go ahead and place the 6 and the 8 and turn them on with the winnings. So we're taking advantage of that field bet right off the bat here. All right, aces. Dice are out. There's a 426. 426. All right, it's going to pay us $21. We're just going to take the 21 and we're going to tell the dealer we want to do 60 inside. So there's our 21. We're going to lose the field. Going to put 15 back in the field. Just go ahead and bring this back to the rack right now, and we'll hand this dealer the $60 and tell him to make it 60 on the 6 and the 8. Oops. Might help if you get the color coordination right. And 426 will bring this lay 5 back into action there. All right, here we go. Dice are out. It's a 538. 538 is going to pay us 35. We're going to lose 15 in the field, so I'm just going to pay myself 20. 538. With that 20, all right, I'm going to hand the dealer 2 whites. Take me to 36. Rack the 10. I can come down. Oh, we're going to lose the field. Oh, I paid myself out of the 20. Because we would have got paid 35. I paid myself 20, guys. That put the 15 in the field back up. I'm going to chance it one more time. I hate to say that because every time I say that, well, not every time, it does come back to bite me sometimes. I'm going to just see if we can't win something here because we're only up marginally for this being our 4th shooter. Dice are out. There's a Yo 11. All right, so they're going to hand us $15. Yo 11. $15 once again. We're going to tell the dealer to take us up to pay. We've got 42 on the 6 and the 8. It'll pay 50 for 1. 50 for 1. I should probably come down on follow my strategy. Sometimes I don't always do this since I've been playing this, but it was a regression on the lay because the more you roll, the greater chance it is that you're going to get hit. So I brought the 120 down to 90. All right. All right, here we go. Dice are out. And there's a 7 out. Okay. Well, we are not getting anywhere away from here at all. We're going to have time for one more shooter, guys. This may be a video I embed into another video because it shows the functionality, but it's not showing us winning or losing any significant amount of money. So all right, I'm going to do it again. This will be the last shooter. The video will take us up to almost 30 minutes unless it becomes really long, and I owed $3 on the big. Maybe $2 on the big. Depends where you play. All right, let's go. All right, so 15 in the field. We're going on to the next and last shooter. And this is the first video I've shot in this series, just to see what happens. Let's take a look at the time. Okay, we might even have time for me to set a 6 shooter. Let's see what happens. Dice are out. There's a 516. 516, so the point's going to be a 6. All right, going to lose the field. Going to replace the field. And guys, it only takes one shooter greater than 9 to have this really pay really well. Oops, that's 90. We want to do 120. So we're doing 120 on the lay again. On the lay 5, this is the Ron cross. We're leaving the I off because we're leaving the 5 out. And I'm calling it the Ron cross. Let's see if we can't get something going with a decent roll. Dice are out. There's a 415. Well, that doesn't help us any now, does it? 415. Kind of wanted to get ahead before I showed you what I've been doing here. So we're going to lose the field. Going to come back up in the field. We're going to owe 123 to change, and we're back up on the lay. All right, let's see what happens here. Dice are out. There's AC Doocy. AC Doocy. It's going to give us 15 in the field. I'm going to press the 6 and the 8. I think they should be on. I'm going to press the 6 and the 8 to 36. Did I replace the field? Can't remember if I did or I didn't. I did that backwards. I don't know that I did. I don't think I did. If I did, I'm $15 off. I may have. All right, here we go. I'm not sure what that last point was. We won in the field, so I shouldn't have done that. We won in the field. Boy, talk about a brain cramp and a short-term memory today. I don't remember what it was. I put the 1, 2, 3 in, so I'm hoping that's what it was. Dice are out. I don't edit my videos, guys. So that's why you see them like this. 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. It's going to be a $15 winner in the field. And now we're going to be at the $42 level on the 6 and the 8. Pays 50 for 1. We're going to take the lay down, since we had 2 hits on the field, down to 90. And carry on. Here we go. Dice are out. Here's a 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. It's going to pay us 15 for 1. In this case, we're just going to rack it. All right. Let me get my chips right over here so you can see. This is a 120 from the lay from earlier. All right. Here we go. Dice are out. There's aces in both places. Aces in both places. It's going to pay us 30, and that's just going to be a rack. All right. So we've hit 2 in the field, actually 3. We're now going to drop this lay down to 60. Okay. Dice are out. So 6, 3, 9. We cannot hit those 6 and 8s now, can we? Because what I do here, once I get up on the shooter, I'll actually come back down when I get down with the lay, and I'll come across with a 66 and play the skill 66 and come back up without the field. But let's just see what happens here. Dice are out. Here's a 4, 3, 7. We're not going to get there again in these shooters. All right, so let's take a look at where we stand. 4, 3, 7, and we'll see what takes place here with our chip stack. I don't think we're that far ahead, but we certainly shouldn't be that far behind. All right, let's see. There's the payment on the leg. Let's take a look at where we are. Let's bring this all in. Hey, we didn't recover from that 120 hit. There's 100. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're $100 down. Guys, in the sake of the time on the video, Jeff's going to shoot a line bet. I'm going to do this one more time, and this will be the end of this video. All right. 5, 6, 3, 5. Dice are out. Horrible roll. It's a 6, 1, 7. So in this case, what happens, because I'm the shooter, going to lose here, win here. We're not going to parlay that, so I'm just pushing it back out there. All right, 5, 6, 3, 5. Dice are out. Another bad roll. It's going to be a 9, 6, 3, 9. Six, 3, 9. It's going to pay us 15 in the field. Just going to rack that. Go ahead and get us set up. Now there is a time in the advanced version of this that I've been playing that I actually do more of a lay when I'm down, but I don't leave it there, and I don't want to show you that just right yet. 5, 6, 3, 5. Dice are out. Oh, that's 9 is on the point. There's aces. So the point should be on. That's going to be a $30 winner. $30 winner is a double on the field. Is a double in the field. We can come down on our lay. 290. Not 290. $90. All right. 5635. Dice, you're out. There's a 538. 538. And one thing I didn't do, guys, I was supposed to press that up. That can happen to me at the casino. I won't make it up. We would actually be getting paid 42 instead of 35. So we're going to get 35. Going to lose the field. 35. We're going to take that. I'm going to have to get some ones. Change. Take this up to 42. Right now, had I paid attention to what I was doing, we would actually be at the 40 for one level. So, you know, with that said, I should come down another level. We missed a little bit of money. Gonna do this again. 5635. What is wrong with my stacks out here? Something doesn't look right. All right, here we go. 5635. Dice, you're out. Another bad roll. Oh my gosh. 532. All right. That does happen, guys. It's just that we cannot get a roll going to avoid that. So it's going to be 90. Takes all of our profits away. Now we're going to go into accelerated mode because I can't take that loss. I didn't want to do it in this video. There's 210 on the leg. All right, we're going to up because we hit the 8. This will be a roll and a regression down. So I have 6 and 9 on the. I have 90 on the 68. That means we're going to do 35 in the field. And on the 90, 1, 2, 3. 90. Yep. Probably $2 vig where you play. All right, let's go. 5635. Did feel comfortable throwing that 6262 because I hit the 7 so early with it. Dice, you're out. So 617. Damn it. My rolls suck. So, wow. Let's take everything down that loses. We're going to win 140 in the back. And this will be a losing session of this strategy. I went into accelerated mode. Oh, shoot, guys. Let's see, we had 15 there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Sorry, I put that in my rack. Didn't mean to. I took it out. 10 off of here, 15 and 15, and then we're going to get paid 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get paid 140. 140. So what I'm going to do with this video, guys, is 210 pays 140. Let's rack everything up, see where we stand. We had more than 140 out there because I went up. I shouldn't have went up on the 68. That was the accelerated play. But we did lose. There's, I'm going to reshoot this video again, but you'll see this one in the trailer so that I can show you that it actually does lose. It's 50, 75, 85, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 90. So we lost $210 in this video. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shoot this one more time. So with that said, this is Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. Till next time, as always, please be safe and play smart.